Hi, I thought I'd show you how I've been training my shoulders. Now, there are loads of different exercises you can do for shoulders, and I'm not saying that any one is better than the next one. What I am saying is that whichever exercises you use, rather choose a basic exercise and use one or two until you've built a foundation. From there you can move on and you do all sorts of different exercises and train different ways. And so the two exercises that I've used is shoulder presses and side raises. But I do them slightly different to try and get myself into training the whole of the deltoids. So there's three of them. You've got the front deltoid, you've got the middle deltoid, and you've got the rear deltoid. Now, I know a lot of the times we're using our deltoids, especially when you're doing bench presses, you will actually use deltoids. There's other exercises that you do use deltoids when you're training. But now we're focusing on deltoids. And one of the great exercises I found for working the front of the deltoid is this one. And it's just taking the weight. You can stand or you can sit, depending on yourself. Probably standing is better, but I'm going to sit for this one. And it's doing just a straightforward front raise like that. Okay, so you can imagine standing, doing a front raise. Let your wrist hang a little bit because it seems to put more pressure on the deltoid. Up, down. Okay, and you can actually see the front deltoid is the one that's actually working. Okay, the next one is a side raise. Now the side raise actually works the side muscles. Now I'm working very light so that I can actually show you the exercises and talk while I'm doing it. So it's actually taking the weight and pushing them up like that. But just tilt them down slightly when they're up. And never rush the exercise. You'll see people who are trying to use too heavy a weight. They're doing this kind of thing. That kind of exercise. Don't do that. Take it up and hold it. Bring it down. Hold it. Bring it down. There, you can see exactly how to end up doing this. And then rear deltoids is really important because you could end up with nice square looking shoulders from the front, but from the back it could look like you've got round shoulders because you haven't actually exercised the rear deltoid. And one of the ways of doing it is with a bent over side raise. And a bench is quite good for that. So you can actually do it this way. Hold it down. Hold it down. Okay, you can see that that'll give you an overall shoulder workout. So, front raises for the front deltoid, side raises, work your side deltoids, bent over, and you can even do it this way. So there's no problem, even if you wanted to do it that way, you can do it for rear deltoids. But try and balance your workouts with them. And then of course the other way is shoulder presses, and you can use dumbbells, or you can use a straight bar. The choice is yours. With the dumbbells or a straight bar, this would be a normal straightforward shoulder press. So it's straight up and down, up and down, up and down. I know people do all sorts of different twists with it. Just keep it standard. That's the easiest way to build a foundation. I often alter mine slightly by, instead of both of them together, I'll do it one, and I get a really good workout that way. That is a good one for an overall shoulder workout. So I hope that gives you some good tips and hints on how to train your shoulders. If you look at the end of this video clip, you can see on my website the various exercises that I do, repetitions, number of sets and repetitions that I normally end up doing. But each one of us is different, and you've got to do what works for you. It's the same as trying to suggest a weight. Use a weight that you're going to be comfortable with, and that when you're on the heaviest part of your training exercise, you can barely lift it, or you need somebody to assist you with at least 2 or 3 of the last reps. That's probably the best for you. But nobody can advise you how much to go or how little to go. Remember that every time you pick up a weight, you are body building. You're altering the shape of your body. And that's all bodybuilding is. It's different if you want to go into competition. This will give you a foundation. Then you need to progress further. I hope these tips help you. Good luck with your training.